Hey guys, and welcome to my Delhi versus Holy Roman Empire how to defeat mass men-at-arms rush in feudal ages. In my first two build orders I showed an English rush, and then in the second build order I showed a Chinese defense against English longbowman spear men-at-arms transition. I went for a quick castle age, to have superior unit technology to deal with the men-at-arms while trying to buy time with horsemen. But how is it when the opponent unadulteratedly, unsurprisingly, masses men-at-arms from start to finish? It can be an English player that eschews longbows for the men-at-arms, or it could be a Holy Roman Empire player that goes for Minework Palace, gets lots of upgrades, like armor upgrade and melee attack upgrade and the movement speed upgrade, and they make only men-at-arms and they end up just overwhelming you. What if you don't have time to go to Castle Age? That's what we'll try to tackle here. I'm going to be showing you a standard Delhi build order opener that works in every matchup, and then once we get information that men-at-arms is coming, and I promise you you'll get my surprise Pikachu face when I see, oh my god, it's men-at-arms, we are going to be doing the transition, the strategy that will be appropriate for that situation, or so I think. Alright, ready? Let's watch. Oh, one more note. There won't be a written build order for this, so that I can make more build orders in total. So feel free to write it down in your own words in a way that you'll remember how this build order is like. Life catches up with you sometimes, distracts you from gaming, so it's wise to write down your build orders so you can have more fun with it next time with a greater precision. And this video will be your reference point. Let's jump into it. First thing we do is make new villagers, collect the sheep around us. We send 5 villagers to a straggler tree, and 1 villager makes a mill. We pick up such sheep as that we can find around ourselves, and we rally it to the town center. New villagers are going to go to berries. When the villager making the mill is done, we're going to be building a house with that. Once these 5 villagers return 50 wood, we're going to send them in for a second trip. We're also going to make our mosque with the villager that was sent on berries. We keep moving our scout, and we immediately upgrade wheelbarrow and survival techniques when the mill finishes. All the building villagers will rally to berries once they are done, as will all of these. But one of them will take them away to make a lumber camp, and one will take away to make a mining camp. That is the starting build order. That is really solid and good flow as we find more sheep on the map. The monastery finishes, the mosque, and we immediately get upgrades in this order. We try to find more sheep. And now we're going to have an 8-1-1 economy split. This is where we want to be. At this moment, we've got no idea the nefarious plans that hardest insane AI is trying against us right now. But soon enough, we will discover the depths of his skullduggery as he's preparing a massive men-at-arms invasion. And we'll do the best response that I think is possible. Keep in mind that we are not confident that we can make it to Castle Age. Oh, this second villager should have been on gold actually. It's not going to make a big difference. I'm just going to send the new villager to gold. It will maybe slow down my feudal like 5 seconds or something. Okay, now that we are 8-2, all new villagers go on wood. We are scouting the Holy Roman Empire base. We're not seeing much that we can really surmise. The first clue that we will have that a men-at-arms rush all in might be happening is that we see Minework Palace rather than Aachen Chapel. The second clue is a barracks anywhere before the 5-minute mark. The third clue, a second barracks around the 5-6 minute mark. And the Minework Palace should be visible from the 3-minute mark onwards. We don't need to bring back sheep with Delhi, so let's go check what landmark he is using at this time. We are almost able to make Dome of the Faith, and generally it's nice when Dome of the Faith is very close to your mosque. And it's also nice when you make it to the left or the top of your mosque, or the top left, let's say, because They always pop out at the bottom of the building, so they have a shorter route to walk to your mosque. Now there's a short route and he is protected, the pop-out point, by your town center. Okay, we're gonna go around this base to find out what is going on, what's good. We make a house. We don't make any other buildings yet. There are some occasions where we need a barracks, like against horsemen. But barracks now would be kind of waste of wood, so we're not going to do it. We are building our Dome of the Faith with 4 villagers. After that, all of them will go back to food, but they're gonna go on sheep instead of on berries. The berries are kind of gonna be running out at some point, and they're having to walk further and further. Therefore, we will bring back the sheep that we have and put them towards the safest corner of our base, which is the middle right or the top. Always on the corner, as close as possible, like so. If you have the bandwidth to micro it to such a degree. Check periodically with F4 hotkey, that's mine anyway, yours may differ. All economy buildings, see how you're doing on upgrades. Check your mosque. There isn't much to do right now, you just keep making villagers. Take these sheep and put them to the top as well. Now we're gonna put less emphasis on checking for sheep and more on checking for what is happening in his base. It was Aachen Chapel, but let's assume that this was mine work. Once we get to a job, we immediately make blacksmith number 1, blacksmith number 2, broad axes, specialized pick, horticulture, which will take precedence over this upgrade. We make 2 scholars, we get sanctity and then all-seeing eye, and we keep making villagers. We also make anything to respond to the situation that we're seeing. I've told you that at 5 minutes you should see a barracks already. And you also see some villagers on gold in order to sponsor men-at-arms production. So let's say that we see 1 barracks. We're gonna make an archery range. And we're gonna make a lumber camp in front. We'll get ranged attack upgrade and melee armor. All villagers continue to go to wood. As I said, we won't be going Castle Age, so we're going to solve this in feudal. We take 2 villagers and we put them on stone. We start making a second archery range. We start making archers. We make 2 houses. More scholars. We put 1 scholar inside the archery range and put the other back inside. Another house. Once our archers finish, we start doing some wall-offs to limit approach angles. Our scout checks his base again, and lo and behold, 7-minute mark, we see several men-at-arms popping out already. Uh-oh. More archers. Every villager on wood. We see 2 to 3 barracks right now. And men-at-arms coming. More archers. And there's no horseman. He has a horseman, but we're assuming this is 2 to 3 barracks. Okay, we have 60 wood. Now let's make an outpost. Somewhere central. Or somewhere that has to be protected. Let's say we make it here. It can also be to protect your wood line. It can be to protect your berries, your gold. It depends per map seed. Every time you have gold, you can make more scholars. But to be honest, 5 scholars is enough. We're gonna try to all-in defend this. So let's take them all off gold. We take them all off stone. And we just make archers. Oh my god, 3 barracks. Okay, outpost is finished. We make arrow slits. And then More walls. Which Delhi, of course, can do very simply with archers. Extreme attacks in Age of Empires 4 require extreme measures to defend. Can't really understate your defensive response, oops, in situations like these. Once these upgrades are done, siege engineering, ranged armor, then melee attack. Oh, our scout decided to try and win the game by himself. This turns out not to be possible. Our economy upgrades are all done, so keep in mind that that is an advantage that you can have over the Holy Roman Empire player. Huh? Why? There's something there that cannot be built? Alright. Don't over chop or it'll be open again. Can go gather wood somewhere else. Our economy is pretty solid. We have lots of archers. We have now unlocked. We have now unlocked additional food source, namely the deer. We also have hunting techniques practically finishing. Come on, Deshan. Alright, we are now fully walled, at least for the time being. We have lots of archers. And when we meet, just to kind of show you the battle, when we meet mass men-at-arms, besides having walls, we would attack and move back, attack and move back. This is called kiting. And that's how you typically want to deal with these situations, where they have lots of melee. Now, we are stepping on the metal. We are essentially producing with 4 archery ranges. We almost have siege engineering. We can go reverse all in. If we were to want to take this game further, we would use the map control gained to take all sacred sites. And that's going to give us the gold we need to age up. And we would start prioritizing into food in order to get the food that we need to age up. Feel free to make more than 1 mil to deal with this massive deer formation. You can also make farms, but probably better just to make ramps. If you have map control, you don't need to make farms. Okay, got walls everywhere. Check whether the walls are tight. These were. They no longer are. Alright. There must be one more sacred site somewhere, perhaps here. Let's attack, guys. Delhi economy is really strong from one town center because you get all those eco upgrades. We have enough on food. There's the other sacred site. I don't know. Must be up here. So, here's how a fight would go. This is called kiting. You shoot and move back. I don't think he has armor upgrade. Yeah, he does not have ranged armor. Shoot and move back. You won't be killing them quite so easily, but you'll need 2 shots when you have this many men-at-arms. Let's let our round die for the purpose of demonstration, and show that a big archer ball can never lose to men-at-arms. Because he'll be running after you. You move away, you attack, you move away, you attack again, right? And even if this part of your archers, let's say the front part of your archers starts getting hurt, yeah? Let's say these are all red. I just like to do like this, shoot, and then I take this club and move back, and then I shoot with this club. And then once these are hurt, I shoot and I take these back, and I have a new front line. So they can all keep getting hurt, right? One by one. I don't know where the third sacred site is, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Better scouting. Yep, and that's how you would beat men-at-arms. Hopefully I'll have another game to show it as well. One of my own gameplay moments after that. But this would be how I would try to stop men-at-arms with Delhi. And now, let's go for the victory. Wow. Hey, he's even taking sacred sites back? Oh, he's really targeting the rams, huh? Alright. Yo, the deer economy was insane. Did he get ranged armor? Yeah, he did. Or did he? Yeah, he did. Them wolves, man. 63 archers. And if you want to go cute, what you can always do is do something like this. Now, you may not always get the chance to do it, but if you do get it, it can be as good as checkmate. What the hell? You see, they're not making the wall almost. Oh, and if you know you've won, please make a siege tower. Yo, veteran archer. Berries. Berries. And then once you get to blacksmith, to castle age, immediately ranged attack, melee armor. Actually, ranged attack and forced march would be the best in this situation. Get all the economy upgrades, get all the mosque upgrades. If you went House of Learning, get the upgrades in, I guess, in this order: Tranquil, Venue, Reinforced, then Hone Blades, then this, because, well, we're on mass archers right now. And then you could even bring this and start healing your archers around the mosque. That would be pretty sick. And that's gonna be it. GG. Yep, doing a build order. I hope it will help. Axe. Of course, it was nothing like him running men-at-arms into my base. So without being actually stressed by a men-at-arms attack, we won't know for sure the situation, how it's gonna go. But I think it should be the right call. If you like this video, feel free to leave a comment in the chat below, in the comments below. Let me know what build order you would like to see next, making sure to mention map, matchup, your civ and their civ, and the strategy you're struggling with. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Cheers, bye.